Welcome! It's Kiki from Kiki in Her Classroom, and welcome to yet another YouTube video. Today I'm going to be talking all about the top 5 things that I'm going to be changing for this upcoming school year. This is my 3rd year teaching, and I've changed something about every single year. I like to change things. I feel like it keeps me excited about teaching. It also is fun for me. Like, it's something new. The year doesn't feel like it's the same thing over and over and over again. So I definitely would recommend making a list of some things that you feel like you really want to change for the upcoming school year. It's so important to try new things, to do some research, and to just keep it fun for you. You need to make learning fun for your students, but also for you. You go there every day. I am now an expert in 2nd grade. I've taken 2nd grade 3 times now, including when I went to school in 2nd grade. So this will be my 4th time. And if I were to just do the same thing every single year, I would be so burnt out. Like, I need to do something new. So this is kind of my opportunity to reflect on last year and to think, what things are going to get me excited about this upcoming school year? What things can I do that are going to make it better for this group of kiddos? So I have 5 things I'm going to share with you guys. Are you ready? Let's do it! Before I get started, because I have to share, we can't ignore these earrings, you guys. We just can't. Don't know where they're from, but they were gifted to me by one of my bestest friends, and they are so cute. Let me just get a close-up here. They're little toucans. Oh, I don't know if the lighting is great, but I'm obsessed with them. I've worn them probably 3 days in a row, and I don't even care. Just judge me. They're so cute. They're perfect for the summer. First thing I'm going to be changing, not a super exciting thing, but it's my Turnitin bins. Right now, what I have are these Lakeshore bins, and they kind of look like book bins. They stand up, not flat, and they were gifted to me by another teacher, which was awesome. So I've used them for my first 2 years. But the problem with those is that when students turn in their work, all of the papers get folded in. So when I get them, they're all like almost bent in half. They're all messy. They don't lay flat. I think it's time I upgrade. So what I did was, I finally found the rainbow set at Target Dollar Spot, and I'm going to use these as my Turnitin bins. Each color is going to be a different subject. Oh, and I'm gonna lay them out on top of my table. And so if this is math, let's say, I'm gonna make a label that says math, and then the students will turn their work in here. These are really sturdy. I feel like they were $3 each, and I got blue, pink, yellow, purple, and green. The way that I'm going to organize them is I'll have, and these aren't gonna be the colors, I'm just like saying, this might be reading, language arts, this might be math, I'll have history and science shared, then I'll have other. I love having an other bin. That's like my biggest tip, because if it's a holiday or we're doing a craft or let's say back to school, everything is pretty much other, because it's get to know you activities and things like that. I like, the other bin is my savior. Like, that is a must. And then my last bin, I'm kind of considering either doing a writing bin or using it to do all of my leveled learning work, because I do level learning stations, and I have an at-desk station, so the students turn in their work after they're done with that station. So I could put this on top of my leveled learning cart and then have this be where they turn in all of those assignments, which will just be so much easier for me and kind of helps me keep them accountable when they're doing small group work to make sure that they're really getting all of their stuff done. Thing number 2 that I'm going to be changing for next year is how my students organize their desks. For the past 2 years, I have just had a soft side and a hard side, and all of the hard books go on one side and all of the soft things go on the other side. I'm still kind of keeping that, but I'm going to utilize these drawers that I have. So it's kind of hard because I'm not on my classroom, but I will be doing a classroom tour soon, so you'll kind of have an idea of what I'm talking about. But every single table group has a 3-drawer cart, and I got them from Walmart. They're $10. You can kind of find them in like the home organizations area. And so there's 3 drawers in them. And right now, the top drawer is where they put their headphones. The middle drawer and the bottom drawer are just kind of wasted space right now. So next year, I'm going to use the middle drawer and the bottom drawer to organize some of our curriculum materials. So in the middle drawer, I'm going to have all the students put their reader writer workshop book. Oh my gosh, off track. I don't know if your students do this. We had brand new books, and last year my kids got the book pages like ripped, crinkled, they were all messed up in their desk, and I was like, oh my gosh, I kept telling them, you guys, these books need to last me until I'm gray and old, so we need to take care of them. So in an effort to do that this upcoming school year, we're going to take care of our reader writer workshop book. This is the key to the knowledge. If you've gone to the trainings, if you do wonders, you know this. So this book is going to go in the second drawer. I would love to put these in there, but I've already tried and they do not all fit. I can fit 4 student books, but not 5, and my table groups are made of 5, so that's not gonna work. So these will stay on their hard side of their desk, and this will go inside of the drawer. Then on the bottom drawer, the third drawer, I'm going to have students put their soft wonders materials. So their Your Turn book will go in there, and I always write their name on the front so that they know whose it is. With these ones, it doesn't really matter whose they grab, as long as they get one. It doesn't have to be theirs. But these, they write in, so they do need to use their own book. So I'll have their name on here, and then, oops, I have the wrong one. This is the ELD book, but the Close Reading Companion book will also be in that bottom drawer with their name. So we're gonna try to keep all of those materials organized in that 3-drawer cart. In their desk, they're still gonna have that hard side with the anthology book. This is the only thing on that hard side. And then the other side of their desk will have these beautiful bins. I got these from the dollar store, Dollar Tree, and they were only $1, obviously, and I got them all in the color green. And so every student is going to have one of these on one side of their desk and the hard side. This is what their desk will look like. In this one, they will have their morning quick write journal, which is what we do every morning when we come in. They're gonna have their unfinished folder, their morning quick write journal, and that's basically it. I don't think I'm forgetting anything. It sounds crazy because it's so empty, but there shouldn't be that much stuff inside of their desk. That is the plan. We will see. That's the plan. I'm excited about it. I feel like it will get their desks to be uncluttered. I just feel like their desks are full of so much stuff right now. We have too many things, so I'm really trying to keep it to a minimal. Next thing, the third thing that I'm going to be changing next year is I'm saying adios to spelling pre-tests. I know spelling tests are kind of outdated, and we have them in Wonders, and I do like them because they follow our phonics rules for the week. So it's not just random words that they need to know how to spell, but it's more to see, do they know how to apply the phonics rule? So if we're learning about silent E, which we call it evil E in 2nd grade, but if we're learning about silent E, all of the words for that week will be with silent E. And especially if we're doing the vowel A, consonant, silent E, then all of the spelling words will have A, consonant, silent E. And there'll be some bonus words that are high frequency words. I do like those spelling tests. I feel like at least they connect to our phonics, which is really good. But last year I was giving a pre-test on Monday and I was giving a spelling test on Friday, and we were all just burnt out, to be honest. I was burnt out. I felt like it was a waste of time. I could be doing a fun activity during that time. I feel like the students don't need to take the pre-test. It's a good way to see how they grew, but we talk about the phonics rules throughout the week. We do a lot of activities with the phonics rules, so I feel like even if we get rid of the spelling pre-test, they're still gonna have so much practice with the words that they will be able to do well on Fridays for the spelling test. It's not really a test. I'm not like grading it for like, you need to be able to spell the words, but I'm more looking for, do they understand the phonics? It kind of is a tool for me, kind of looking at it for myself and saying, okay, if the student is struggling with reading and they don't know that the evil E should go at the end if the word is made and they're still spelling it mad, then it kind of tells me what's going on. Maybe they still don't grasp the idea that a silent E pinches the vowel and makes it say its name. Really, the pre-test is not something that we need to do next year. So that's it. I'm saying bye to it. We're gonna have some more time on Mondays to do some more fun things. I'm also changing up my Wonder schedule, which is like a whole nother thing. So yeah, that's one thing that's gonna go next year, so we'll see. Number 4, Next year, I am going to start doing some math games. So this past year, I started doing phonics games, and it was such a hit, you guys. My students love doing phonics games. We would do that during our station. That was one of the stations, and if we had an assembly that day and a group didn't get to go, they were like, when can we do it? When can we make up our phonics game time? Like, it was something that they just looked forward to, they loved, and I feel like most importantly, although it always brings some conflict, of course, because students are still learning how to play and how to get along and how to have friendly competition, but I can't not do that because I don't want to deal with those problems. That is like the most important thing to me. You need to know how to lose and you need to know how to win. So not only are these games good for learning the phonics, but they're also amazing for teaching them some valuable life skills. You're always probably going to lose sometimes, but you're also going to win. And I always tell them it's not that serious. We can always do better next time. It's just for fun. And so there are some challenging times, but it's a good conversation to have with your students. So don't let games scare you. Go head first with them, teach your students some life skills, and I promise you they're gonna be so engaged. And it's also like its own classroom management tool because all the kids wanna play the game. So it's like if you can't handle it, you know, you can't deal with losing or you can't handle winning and being respectful, then it's something that they can't do. And that really is a motivating tool for them. So I feel like it helps with our classroom management, and it also helps them just be better future people, and it helps them do better with phonics. Why only share the love to the phonics? We're gonna spread the love, and I'm going to start doing some math games. So I purchased a bundle from, I have the name right here, let me see, Lucky Little Learners. Lucky Little Learners on TPT has this incredible bundle that you can purchase, and it has math games for every single month, and they're themed, you guys. This makes my heart like pitter patter of excitement because I love a good game that is themed to the month. Like if it is April and there's like bunnies and spring flowers, I am all for it. That just makes me a happier person at the end of the day. These games are all themed like that, and so I have the April games right now. And I just want to show you guys, like, there's so much. This is just the month of April. But there are, these are word problems, and they're like task cards, which reminds me, on Amazon, I bought a colorful Jenga game. And I went to go observe a teacher last year, and he was playing Jenga with his students. Oh my gosh, it was amazing. What he would do was he used task cards, and each task card had a color. So a color to match the Jenga pieces. Because the Jenga pieces are like, let's say pink, blue, green, yellow, when the student pulls a card from the deck, everyone solves the problem. If they solve it correctly, that one student who pulls from the deck, then they have to pull a Jenga piece that is that color. So it just is so fun. They can't just choose anyone. If it's a pink one that they solved correctly, they have to pull a pink Jenga piece from the Jenga pile. So I will definitely be doing that next year. I cannot wait. So I bought some stickers to put on these to kind of have them go with that game. There are a lot of puzzle games where you cut these, and I know you can't see, but there's like an invisible line there, and the students have to match them up. So they have to solve this and then find the correct answer. Another amazing one, these are expanded form butterfly trees. So here is a tree with a number on it, and the students have to put the correct butterflies on there to show it in expanded form. And they will have to find the butterfly that is 500, 90, and 6, and they'll put the hundreds, tens, and ones place butterflies on the tree. So it's just like fun, creative, unique. They're all different. There's so many. There's like hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of pages of printing that I have done. But this is something that I'm working on right now over the summer, and I've been working on last year, and I'm just trying to get it all ready for my kids so that we can have these next year. So what I'm thinking of doing is I'm thinking of doing math games. I don't want to do them every Friday because I want to spread the love. I feel like if I only do them on Fridays, Fridays is going to be this like exciting day, and then every other day is like we're just waiting until Friday, and I don't want to do that. So I'm thinking that I'm going to do the math games maybe on Mondays. It'll be like a Monday math madness or something. I don't know. I'll have to come up with a good name. But on Mondays, maybe we will start our math block for like 30 minutes. I'm going to lay out all the games and I'll have the students go in rotation. So I'll be able to kind of just manage, build those skills that it takes to play games, and students will be able to try a variety of games. And that'll just be the way we start the week for math, on a positive note, on a happy, fun note, and we can always review what we learned the week before on that Monday. I'm excited! I get so excited about games and new things because my motto as a teacher is to make learning fun. So if I can do that, then I'm going to do it. And that's what I'm trying to do with these games. I know my students are going to love it. We made it to the 5th thing I will be changing next year. If you stuck it out this entire time, good for you. Last thing I'll be changing is Genius Hour. So next year I really want to do a Genius Hour. I've never done one before. If you don't know what I'm talking about, Genius Hour is basically an hour where students can choose what they want to learn about. It can be anything. If they're interested in penguins, they can look up penguins. If they're interested in, I don't know, a truck, they can learn about trucks. Whatever it is that students want to learn about, it's that time for them to explore their curiosities. So I have been looking on Teacher Pay Teachers for a bundle. I have not decided yet, but I do have some good ones on my wish list. Our Genius Hour is going to be on Friday, and I'm going to have maybe a bin of books. I also saw that one of the TPT products uses QR codes, and there's QR codes for a variety of topics so that students are going to appropriate websites. Also could be a teaching tool to teach them how to do research. I know they're little, I only teach 2nd grade, but it's all about research now, and it's gonna prepare them for 3rd grade. So maybe I just don't know exactly how I'm gonna go about it, but we will for sure be doing a Genius Hour. There will be no deadline for the Genius Hour project. It's really where every student is at. So basically they're gonna have an hour a day to research and explore, and then they're gonna have ideas of how they wanna present their findings. So they can do it through a Google Slides presentation. They can make a song. They can do a dance. They can act it out. They can, I don't know, they could take us outside and have us do something. It is totally up to them. They get to be the teacher. And when they are ready to present what they've learned, then they're going to let me know, and we will have the last 30 minutes every Friday to just let anyone who's done with their Genius Hour presentations present. So it's not going to be like everyone needs to be done in 2 weeks. It's really up to them. If they want to do many research projects and present every single Friday, absolutely they can. If they're more into like taking their time and learning everything they possibly can about penguins and then present in 2 months, they can. It's totally up to them. What I will do is I'm going to have a checklist on my end that just shows me, kind of tracks how often they're presenting and how often they're going through. If they're moving too fast, I might have to have a talk with them and say, you know, I really want you to dig deeper, teach us a little bit more. And if they're moving too slow, I can check in and just make sure that they're doing work and on task with what they should be doing. All right, you guys, we made it through the 5 things I'll be changing for the upcoming school year. I really hope you guys enjoyed. I hope that I motivated you or got you excited to think about your upcoming school year and maybe some things that you want to change for next year. Let me know in the comments if there's something new that you're doing, because I might be inspired too. If you can, please like, comment, subscribe to my video. I want to say thank you to my 26 subscribers. You guys are the OGs, and I love you guys already for following along and just being so supportive. And to everyone who, like, on Instagram was like, oh my gosh, I'm so excited for you, girl. Like, thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. That means the world. It's always scary to do a video and to, like, you know, think that people might be judging you or whatever. But if you want to do it, just go for it. If you have things to teach the world or you have things that you want to share, why not? We all learn from each other, especially in teaching. I feel like I would not be the teacher I am today if I didn't learn from teachers that taught me things. Everything that I do is because I learned it from someone else. Share the love, share the positivity, and get excited. I have 2 weeks until the beginning of the school year, and so I am now starting to fuel that fire and get really excited. I'm not gonna lie, summer break is amazing. Hello. But you can't go into a new school year with a negative mindset. If you're like dreading the school year, you gotta snap out of it, girlfriend. Even if you're faking it till you make it, you have to get yourself excited and do things that are gonna make you excited for the school year, because it's gonna come whether you like it or not. And why be negative about it? Enjoy it. It's a new school year, it's new kids, it's gonna be a great year. I'm excited for my new things next year. It's keeping me motivated, getting me excited, and thank you all for watching. Thank you for following along if you made it through the whole video, and love you guys.